Hello everybody and welcome back to the Video Geek Squad. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about Upbase, which is a heavily focused productivity app to help you with all of your project management as well as managing your virtual assistants, virtual workers, etc. This is a really good app that I was able to find due to the fact that I'm looking to hire a virtual assistant to sort of help me with some of my projects. And I think that you guys are going to find this tool to be very, very useful. It is called Upbase, and you can find this product on AppSumo. It is currently available on AppSumo for a lifetime deal. Upbase is as I said, is a productivity tool, and it is a tool that is heavily focused on personal productivity. And if you are a solo entrepreneur or you're somebody who has a small team, this is a product that is pretty much going to be able to help you. Now, what do I like most about this? And we're going to get into this a little bit more in the demo. I like the fact that it has the ability for you to communicate with everybody right within this app. The only thing that I think that this app could do better. There's two things that I think it could do better. Number one, having a video chat located within the app so that you could chat with your workers by video inside of the app. And the second thing, I think their storage limits for files needs to be a little bit higher. Although you can integrate Google Docs into this, I think that they probably could do a little bit better with that. Those are the two things that I can tell you that I've been able to see so far. So let's get a little bit of information about Upbase here. Like I said, it's heavily focused on personal productivity. It's specifically designed for solos and small teams, okay? It's one of these tools that's going to help you be able to do a lot of things. You can watch your calendar, you can schedule all of your stuff, you can bring in all of your documentation. As I said, you can have docs that are already inside here, and you can already bring in document files through Google. And I do believe that they have Google Sheets and Google Drive, etc. So this is primarily Google focused. So if you have Google and Google Drive, you can pretty much bring in a lot of the stuff that you already have in there already over here. All right. So it's really just a tool, personal productivity tool. It can handle your tasks, your calendar, your docs, your files, and all sorts of things. Okay. So it really makes it relatively very easy for those of us who need to do those types of things. All right. Now, Upbase, as I said, is that tool. It's a all-in-one private messaging tool as well. Right now, it has 107 reviews. And most of those reviews are 5 tacos, so it's a very popular app. Does very well, you guys. So it's a one of these things that I tell you, if you need it for your business, this is one of these tools that'll definitely help you and make sure that you get what you need. Now let's focus a little bit here on the plans and features, and let's talk a little bit more about the plans and features. All right. Now, with the plans and features, you, of course, are going to get lifetime access to Upbase. You have to redeem your code, of course, within 60 days of your purchase, which is all normal. All future Upbase plan updates, and you can stack up to 10 codes. Okay, it also includes, the feature includes a team chat list, custom channels, direct messages. So this is where you can actually talk with your virtual assistants and your people virtually right from within the app. You can embed Google Drive folders, docs, sheets, as well as slides, list board, as well as calendar views, and you'll have an access to full history of your chat messages as well as recurring tasks. Okay, now they're going to give you 3 levels of plans here, so that way you can choose which plan works best for you. This plan 1 is $49, unlimited list, unlimited storage, 250 megabytes per file as far as bringing that up. You have 1 workspace and 5 team members, okay? The second plan, of course, you're going to up your team members. You're going to have 10 team members. And then on plan 3, you're going to be able to have a minimum of 15 team members. So it's up to you as far as how many team members you have and what exactly it is that you're looking to do and how you're looking to work your program as far as that's concerned. Now let's go ahead and get into the demo so that way you can see the inside of Upbase. All right, when you initially log in, you will see on the left-hand side, you can name your board, and it will show you your schedule. This schedule will include any daily notes that you've typed in here for the day. If you have a notepad something that you wanted to insert, and it also has a timer for you in case you would like to time yourself working in a certain amount of intervals. This becomes very helpful to help you do that as well. What you'll notice on the right hand side is all of your upcoming tasks that are due on this specific day. They will list these particular tasks for you, and those tasks will be here. Okay, now you can actually put your task over here in this box. I normally use the Kanban style so that I can list all the stuff. I've already assigned them to myself. If you had a virtual worker, you would be able to assign some of those tasks to your virtual worker as well. You could have those in a list format. Okay, so you can list them as well. So it could be a list or a board, and you can also group them by their due date or assignee or priority. So if you needed to find, like if you've got a worker and you need to make sure that that particular worker is doing a specific duty or making sure that they're getting done with those, you could just switch it over to assignee and you could see all of the tasks that's assigned to you. So, okay, so that makes it really easy, pretty cool for that as well. I think that's really cool. That's one of those other little things in here that's really, really neat. All right, now you also have a chat function. So when you start to hire your virtual employees, you can actually put them in here, and you can add members here by simply adding on their name. Once you add your employees in, your virtual workers, you can do that as well. Okay. Now you will notice that they have bookmarks as well as lists. I'm going to skip the bookmarks because it's not, I mean, you can add bookmarks for websites and other things that you're working on. But the list, which is pretty much what they refer to as list, we would normally refer to this as a board or a card. You can set up your board or card. I set this up for my class, for the upcoming classes that I'll be teaching. I have class ideas here, class posted, class uploaded, sales page created, and then it's complete. And you're going to move this throughout the process, basically, when you're going through the process of getting things done. So it's a Kanban, and you just move it basically based on what you're using it for at that particular point. Now, I want to highlight a couple of things for you. When you pull this in, you have the description available. You can set a priority. You can also set some tags to it, a due date to it. You can type in a description, a full description. And here I have a list of things that I need to do. And you can attach your thumbnail here. Now, the only thing that I would love to have is a preview of the thumbnail, or make a bigger preview here. But that's just something that is already attached in there. Okay. Now, you also have at the top, you see tasks, docs, files, links, calendar, messages, chat, okay? You can actually put in some documents inside of here. Now, I've gone ahead and put in some things in here for my virtual assistant. So there are some things that are in here already, and I've made these in here. I'm going to also be putting in some tutorials that they'll just have to click on. If there's something that they need to learn how to do, they'll be able to do that, all right? I also put the actual thumbnail and class for whatever class that I'm creating is already in here. All right. So that way, in case I need to send it out anywhere, I could just send the link to that. Also, any files that I have, it's also in here as well. That's in case I need to add any files. If you have any links, you can look at it by calendar. If you have any messages with your virtual assistants, all of that stuff will be located here, as well as if you're doing a live chat, you can chat with your virtual assistants and the people who are responsible for this particular card at that particular time. Okay, so that's typically how that works and how it makes it really easy for you to do that. Now, when you click on settings, it's going to bring you to your settings, and you'll be able to, when a task gets completed, it can make a sound. First day of the week, you can set your first day of the week, etc. All your information is in there. So this is general. That'll list all of your name, all of the information that you have there. If you start assigning people, you can invite people and bring people in, etc. You can also put stuff in the trash. Your billing information is also there. Your personal settings, if you have any sort of notifications, it's there, as well as the log out feature. So you can do all of that from there. Okay. Now, this is pretty much how this works. So that way you can pretty much work with all of your your virtual assistants and the people that you're actually working with to get certain things accomplished that you need to get accomplished for your business. So this is Upbase for you guys. I can honestly tell you, I believe I did the plan 2, which was for unlimited team members, but that's just so that it gives me the ability to do that and to do the work that I need. But if you don't need 10 people and you only need a couple of people that you're hiring, this would be really good so that you could do that. So this is Upbase, guys. Please make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.